Okay, let's go. I'm so down to get into today's recording. So down. Ooh, nuke down. 2025. Very high, that's why. Game red gun with very high, idiot. Oh god, no, it's a multi-cod again. What are we ever gonna do? What are we ever gonna do? He's never going back to World War II. It's a multi-cod again. It's a multi-cod. He's not going back to World War II ever. God damn it, no. First Modern Warfare 3, now Black Ops 2. Don't even sweat it, though. It's Black Ops 2 for a reason. It's Black Ops 2 for a reason. That, and I honestly have just gotten so bored of World War II. Yeah, but we're on the Xbox One today, my guys, and I just want to say that, like, I'm super excited. I told you guys that I had previously got this in the last video that I did. I think I mentioned it, or the video before this, I don't remember actually, but I did mention it in one of my previous videos. Oh, you gotta love the diamond LMG with target finder. That was interesting. Pick raid, pick raid, pick raid, pick raid, pick raid, pick raid. It's the greatest map of Call of Duty. Pick raid, please pick raid. It's literally, you won't regret it. Best map ever of 2015, whenever this game came out, like 2012. Yeah. Great. Damn it. No. Okay. Yeah, Hijack's a good map too. But if you guys can't tell already, I'm in like a really good mood today. I'm actually recording this before school is technically supposed to be over. Reason being is because our teacher let us out early, so thank you. You know who you are if you're possibly watching this. I don't know. He knows I exist, so hi. That, and it's also Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I should be grounding on Fortnite for that obviously secret Fortnite umbrella. But because I got let out early, I walked home today, and it just made my day. It's a really nice day out, nicest day it's been for the longest time. I don't think it's been this nice in a very long time, if I'm being honest with you. So it is very, very nice out. It's very sunny. There is still snow on the ground, but nonetheless, it's just, oh, it's beautiful, my guy. Haven't had this kind of weather in what feels like forever. But yeah, so I walked home today, like I said, super nice, and it's just put me in such a good mood. And it was also making me think of I don't walk home very often. I know a lot of you people probably walk home on a daily basis, most likely. I imagine probably most of you have walked your entire lives on a daily basis. Shut up, phone! Actually, I should probably check that. That was the most opportune timing. They were asking me if I needed to drive back because they didn't know if I walked or not. Because I don't walk home all the time, I have very limited amount of stories about me walking home. But I swear to you, besides today, because today was beautiful, like I said, besides just getting my shoes absolutely soaked, like I came home drenched feet, but besides that, I have literally had the worst experience walking. Every single time I have had a chance to walk, it has just been the worst. Like, it's been the worst weather or the worst day outside. It's just been brutal. Now that I was thinking about that on the walk back, I was like, I've only walked a handful of times and I've just gotten like, this is so nice. And then I was thinking, wow, this isn't actually that nice. It's just way better than every other time I've experienced. So I mean, one of the days I was walking, it was kind of like today, but not as sunny. Where I live, it's kind of sunny right now, so it's quite nice, but it wasn't as sunny, but it was still nice weather, and it was doable. I could walk and everything, and the amount of LMGs is just, I want to fucking kill you, man. But literally out of nowhere, I just get slapped in the face with one of the biggest storm clouds I've seen in my life, and it goes into a straight downpour, and I mean downpour, no exaggeration, for the amount of time that I was out there. And that's not even the worst part. I'd recently just gotten new shoes as of the time of when I just decided to walk. I forget what the reason was. I think I also got out of school early that day as well, but it was an absolute downpour, and it just started destroying. I had to change shoes. I had gym shoes in my backpack, but they have holes in them because I didn't want to get my new shoes wet, right? When you get new shoes, they're kind of sacred up until like a couple weeks after you've had them, you know? You guys know what I'm talking about. Phone, god damn it, again! But yeah, so I'm having to put my gym shoes on, which have holes on them at the time. I ended up getting new ones after that, but it was honestly the worst. It was so bad on so many levels. Crouch watching with the LMG. What is wrong with people? Yeah, eat it! But the worst part about that experience, and it's just downpouring, and you're like, oh, that's not horrible. I mean, it sucks. I mean, I only had a sweater on at the time, too. I'm wearing my brand new shoes. I only have a sweater on, and it just, storm clouds out of nowhere. Absolutely insane. But the worst part about it was, I got home, and it, like, maybe a couple minutes later, as I'm walking in the door, it stops raining. I was literally dead. That was, I think, my that was my second experience walking home from school. That's not family friendly. That's not Jesus right there. That's not Jesus. Oh, yes, we got raid. Hell yeah. So my first time ever actually walking to the high school, at least. I've walked before this to school, but my first time ever walking to the high school happened probably a year ago now. So something that you guys might want to know about me for this story is my birthday is in April, which you might be thinking, why does that matter? Well, I ordered a Pomage apparel for my birthday because I really love Pomage's content. He hasn't been making as much lately, but as of when I ordered it like a year or two ago now, I really did, and it was April, and it arrived about a month later than my birthday, so it was probably around May 29th or something like that, or really close to around then. It was around the end of May by the time I ended up getting my hoodie. So I ordered this hoodie, and I was just super excited to wear it. That's why I wore it. It was a super hot day, but I didn't care. Like I said, don't normally walk to school, and I didn't walk to school in the morning, so I was like, you know what? I'm in a building all day. Doesn't really matter. They decide to make it cold in the school most days anyway. They like crank the AC. So that's kind of what I was going for in terms of like thought process. But then it turns out, once again, I forget whatever reason, I think there was an assembly, I got let out of school early. So yeah, I'm wearing this Pomage hoodie, can't get out of school unless I want to walk because there's an assembly going on, so I decided to walk home without thinking it through first, wearing a black Pomage hoodie, just kind of low-key, blazing hot outside. I swear to God, it was the hottest day of May. It was no joke, probably one of the hottest days of summer outside. Lie to you not though, probably one of the hottest days of May. So me and my dumbass actually decides to go outside with this hoodie on and take about a half an hour walk. That's another thing I didn't mention. I live a half an hour away from the school when in walking distance, probably about a 5-minute to like 6-minute drive kind of area. Yeah, you can imagine how that went. I nearly died. I had no drinkables or consumables that would make me quench my thirst. I was literally, it was just the epitome of stupidity. It was actually bad. You looked it up in the dictionary and it was like, yeah, that's up there. Logan walking in the middle of summer with a black hoodie on for a half an hour with nothing to drink. Everyone under, like, in the streetwise was probably wondering what the hell I was doing because there's a bit of shade, like the odd tree that hangs over, and I would probably sprint from one tree to the next in hopes of making it to the next, you know, shady area to cool down temporarily, but I was just dying of heat. So that was one of my, like, 3 experiences I've had walking, and that was literally my first experience. So my third experience walking, or it might have been my second, I don't remember, but it was one of my experiences walking. I decided to walk with a table. Don't ask me why. We made a table in woodshop, and I decided instead of waiting for my parents that day, I was gonna walk home with a friend. I don't actually have many friends that can walk home with me normally, so it was quite the occurrence, I'm not gonna lie. How did I get that second kill? But it was quite the occurrence, I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit more out there than, you know, because I don't have many friends that live in my direction that walk home. But my friend decides to walk home with me, and it was actually, it was just a tough one. You could probably imagine us, it was a coffee table, so it's like a side table, so you could probably imagine why it was kind of a pain in the butt to drag that wooden thing home with me, including our backpacks, and it was hot, so I had a bit of pit stains going on afterwards. But yeah, I'd assume you guys probably have similar stories to this. I'd assume probably, like I said, most of you end up walking home. That would be my kind of prediction, is the majority of you probably end up walking home, which unfortunately sucks, but I might end up doing it more often if it does become those nicer days out. It's a lot more refreshing for my mind to be outside and all that. If you guys have anything like that and you guys want to leave it down in the comments, then feel free to leave some comments down below. Tell me your stories and any walking home stories that you might have that are a little out there, because those are kind of mine. You know, the crazy part about this video is I wasn't even expecting to be talking this much during the video, and if I was, it was mainly going to be Call of Duty based. That was a lot better and faster than I thought. Now that I think about it though, I actually did have a topic for this video, and that's actually the reason I'm playing Black Ops 2. Not that I didn't plan on playing it in the first place, but the reason I'm playing Black Ops 2, the topic that I actually was planning on talking about today, was that Black Ops 4, like, Treyarch was obviously confirmed that they're going to be the next Call of Duty makers. That is absolutely no surprise to me at all whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. We all know the 3-year rotation, and they have a cycle going on, and unless we hear otherwise from Activision, I'm assuming it's going to be like that for a while. So because of that, Treyarch made Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 was their most recent game, and they also made Black Ops 1, and they made a couple other games as well. So they made the entire Black Ops franchise, though. As much as people thought Black Ops 3 was going to be the last Black Ops, especially the fact that it wasn't boots on the ground, so how would you possibly do another boots on the ground game if they would be going back in time? That's the only thing I can think of. But apparently there's been a lot of people thinking that Black Ops 4 could be the next Call of Duty, and that's probably what you see the title of this video being, or something along those lines. Black Ops 4 could actually be the next Call of Duty. People are super excited. There hasn't been a fourth installment of a Call of Duty series yet. It would be kind of innovative. As you guys might know, it's very well known in the Call of Duty community, and personally, my favorite game, that's why I'm playing it, is Black Ops 2, and that was just sheerly based off the fact that, I don't know, I just love this game to death. I can't explain it any more than that, or any less than that. It's so weird. This game is just by far my favorite game, the best design game in my opinion. It's got little to no design flaws. Like, it's a very well-rounded, very perfect kind of game. I guess you could say that was the rubber band. I'm complimenting it, and it's just rubber bands. I mean, it's an old game, okay? And as you guys all know, as I kind of stated earlier, Treyarch made this game. So I'm just super excited. If they keep the Black Ops franchise going in the form of Black Ops 4, that would make sense in terms of their sales, but they already did that with Black Ops 3. So I don't know. There's no confirmed titles from Treyarch yet. We just know Treyarch's making the game. Everyone's excited for a Treyarch game, and so am I. I'm honestly just super out of this world. They always have the most vibrant colors and all things like that and such. So I personally am really looking forward to the next Call of Duty. I said this about World War II because it was going to be boots on the ground, but I hope this next Call of Duty revives Call of Duty. More than just bringing it back because it's boots on the ground. Also, I think it was Activision that tweeted out, if I can find it, I'll put it on screen here. Activision actually tweeted out that this was going to be the best 3 years for Call of Duty yet. That is a very bold claim on their part, mainly just because they have made some very strong Call of Duties that has a lot of nostalgia built into them right now in a lot of people's minds, and that's actually what they're trying to compete with, is nostalgia. The whole idea of this game brought me together with my friends, brought me into a clan. You gotta think about that for a second. You gotta beat the nostalgia of the game. The game itself might be visually better, graphically better, but you gotta actually tap into the players. You gotta make them feel like they're a kid again. That's what I feel like will make and break a good video game that's been running for a long time. You gotta make them have that feeling, but still be innovative. Because a lot of people joined off Black Ops 2, they joined clans, they joined FaZe off Black Ops 2, and games like this, and Modern Warfare 2. If you can reach this nostalgia of a game, but still bring innovation, that's where I feel like you'll succeed. But they made that bold claim, so we'll see. We'll see. I doubt, but I'm open-minded. I hope, put it that way. I want them to beat this game. They haven't done it yet, in my opinion. They haven't beat Black Ops 2. Ever since Black Ops 2, we've been at a very dead end in my books. Also, one last note, I know I said I was gonna have DLC maps and camos. I hope next time, or sometime in the future, I'll have something like that. I have the Canadian flag equipped on my little calling card here. And further proof that I had it, and I'm not just making things up, it's locked. So if I were to take it off, I wouldn't be able to put it back on, but it's there. So I had all the camos and everything, but now apparently I don't. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm probably not going to take that off because that's pretty cool looking. It's pretty nice. Hopefully in the future, I'll just have to log into Stefan's account and hopefully he can see this, or I'll just end up talking to him most likely. Anyway guys, though, if you did enjoy this video, I have more Fortnite coming in the future for you guys. Tomorrow I have a video going up with me and Hits winning in a duos game on console on Xbox One. If you want to join me or play games with me while I'm online, feel free to do so. You really don't have to ask to do that. Making set times can be very sketchy. I've had a lot of people, not sketchy, but like for me, there's a lot of time frames that I have to meet. So It's kind of hard for me to get together with some of my fans. I'm sorry, but if you guys want to just join some stuff, then feel free. And if I end up streaming in the future, then hopefully we'll be able to do that, along with me getting the DLC for this game. Anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. I'm looking forward to the next Call of Duty, which is Black Ops 4. And once again, tell me down below if you have any stories about walking home or anything like that. I don't know if you just have any funny stuff to tell me. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the thumbs up on it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace off, my dudes.